Oh, shut it off. That's a wrap. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds, where I'm back here at Copart Yard 18, 2029 Southeast 15th Street here in Del City, Oklahoma. We're beginning a brand new video, which means it is Thursday. So I hope you guys had a great work week thus far. And we're gonna jump right into this with a 2003 23i. Now, when I was in New Orleans, I almost did a buy it now on this for 800 bucks. Almost. Like, I wanted this car ridiculously badly because it's not just a 323, it's a stick shift, and it's got that really cool, I think that's like an M front bumper, right, with the European type license plate on it. I really wanted this, but now that I'm here in person, it sold. Someone bought it now and they didn't take it, so now it's back up. But here's the thing, this damage wasn't here, and this is such a bummer, man. Such a bummer. Or I'm not gonna say the damage wasn't there, but I sure didn't see it in the pictures. I don't believe this damage was here. I think this could be fixed, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it could be fiberglass repaired or something. I don't even think that's fiberglass. I don't know. You guys comment below. What do you think? Do you think that bumper is sable? Because I like the bumper. I think it looks good with that like Euro style front end. The paint, I don't know what happened here. Somebody painted this with like a textured paint. It's really weird, and it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. The body, though, the body looks great. Somebody put weights on the outside of the rim on this, so I'm guessing they didn't know what they were doing there. What kind of tires we got Centurato P7. And let's take a look at those rotors. Man, those rotors are really, really rough, really, really rusted. That makes me think this car's been sitting a while. Let's take a look at the front rotor. We have drilled rotors on the front that actually look to be in pretty good condition, but the rotors on the back are very, very rough, and I think that's being nice to it. Yeah, same on this side. Make sure they replace the rotors in pairs, because some people don't. It's got aftermarket halo headlights. They actually look pretty good. Let's take a look underneath. Do we see any oil leaks? Look under there. I can't see. Everything under here actually looks pretty good. I don't see anything dripping on the ground, on the concrete anywhere. So that's a good sign. What does the interior look like? Good question. Not too bad. I think somebody spray painted this. Boy, somebody loved the spray paint, didn't they? The seat looks good. Way better than the 3 Series I've got at the house. It actually looks really good in here. Let's see if I can open this door. There we go. Come here, you. I mean, a Mako paint job would make this thing look a million times better. Looks good on this side, too. The door cards are in good shape, which they're not on mine. Just every time I see something like this, it makes me not even want to work on mine anymore. You know, it's like I just want to sell it. I just want to sell it. It's like I don't want to even mess with it anymore, man. Every time I see another one of these, like, they're all in better shape than mine. It's very clean under here, guys. Very clean. A little dusty. I mean, she's been sitting here a while, but for real, like, this is very clean under the hood, and it's such better shape. Did I mention that already? So much better condition than mine. There is no coolant. That's a little concerning, right? The little float in there isn't doing anything at all. Check the oil. Oil looks good, brown, but good. It's got all the pieces that mine's missing, you know, for $800 buy it now. But because I'm not a dealer, I get hit with all the fees. So $800 plus fees is probably going to run into I don't know, man. I'd guess about 1,200 bucks. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's get a jump on it, see if we can get it running, see what it sounds like. All right, moment of truth. We got LED lights. Somebody was working on the sunroof motor. I can see that. Let's see what she does. Whoa, let's turn those off. Start with that. Now let's turn the AC off. Clutch in. Neutral. See how that shifter feels sloppy. Very sloppy. Oh, it's only a 5-speed. Okay. I'm like looking for 6 gear. All right, here we go. Well, and the brake light goes out when we turn it off. Yes. Low coolant. We've got lots of lights out. It says rear lights, one of the front lights, airbag light, coolant light. But for a BMW, that's really not all that bad, guys. That's really not bad. Look at this. I mean, this is just like, wow, that's very sloppy. Let's see what we got in here. What is this, a coin tray? Yep, a coin tray. Wow, coin tray. This is an insurance car, so this is a salvage title. I think it was listed as front end damage. Let's give it a little gas. Yeah, she rolls. What about reverse? How do you get this thing into reverse? That's all the way over and up? No, that's first. Is it a... Whoa. Oopsie. Is this one that you got to lift up or you push down? Where? I need a Beamer guy here right now. So first, second, but I can't... There's no... I can't figure out how to get it in reverse. Let's put it in 5th gear and see if it still tries to pull or if the clutch slips. Yeah, so the clutch is strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I can't figure out how to get it into, I can't figure out how to get it in reverse. So that's a problem. I could swear you like push down. Okay, I'm gonna have to give up, leave the e-brake on. I'm just gonna assume that reverse works. I just don't know where it is. The important window goes down, it goes up. It's a little clunky, but it does its thing. We'll let this run for just a minute. It sounds healthy to me. I don't know why it's got lights on everywhere for oh, the trunk doesn't, can't get into the trunk. Okay. Man, it runs like a dream, it really does. Oh, these are LED lights. That's probably why the warning lights are on. Check and see if they work. Turn the headlights on real quick. Yeah, they work. That's on. That's a backup camera. That's interesting. So someone put a backup camera in here at some point, because this sure didn't come with one back in the day. LED lights there. LED lights there, and they are working. I wish I could get into that trunk. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. It does run well. Got the little halos. Do have a light out right there. It runs fine, it seems. It's got a little bit of a tick, but nothing that sounds too crazy. Urgh. Come on now. Ooh. You hear how the idle completely changed. All right, well, let's put that back on because she didn't like that. There we go. You know, she's happy. Golly, that's a bear. You know, it gives me a point of reference for everything. I know that I've got a valve with a vacuum line that's supposed to go over here and run under there. And I know this thing is supposed to sit right here now, so that it's helpful. Aside from that bumper, she actually looks pretty good. $800, I don't know. I'm gonna consider this one. I'm gonna think about it. I think with a Mako paint job, this thing would look phenomenal. It's still got paint underneath. What is this? Oh, it's Plasti Dip. It's Plasti Dipped. So we might actually be able to get the Plasti Dip off, and underneath, no. Getting the Plasti Dip off is gonna be a bear because they did such a thin coat back here. You can still see the paint through it. That'll be a bear to get off is what that'll be. That would be a nightmare. All right, comment below, tell me what you think of the BMW 323i. Next, we got a 2018 Ford F-150 XLT. And this one is not a salvage title, at least not according to the website. This is not an insurance truck. Apparently somebody had what appears to be a fairly minor accident. It tweaked the frame rail though, because the hook is bent down, or it may have just bent the hook. The frame rail may be okay. It's really hard to say on that. Man, like this, the tabs are still good, so this will pop back in. Really, it could just be a matter of pulling the bumper and you might be okay, but I don't know, 3,000 miles on the odometer, really. Wow. 3,000 miles. Ooh. Oh. Wait. Oh. So whenever it hit something I see what happened. Now, again, this is listed as not, I didn't see it anyway. I could be wrong, but I did not see salvage title on this, but look at this. And you can see where the bed is bowed forward. Something was back here when it ran into whatever it ran into. Whatever was back here went straight into the bed, bent the bed all to hell, and damaged, I'd say pretty, yeah, oh yeah, pretty significantly damaged the cab. So it's the Oklahoma edition too, man. I wonder what this will go for. I mean, it's obviously going to go for more than what I could afford, but man, it's worth firing it up anyway, right? See what she does. Dead as a doornail. Oh man, cracked mirror too. I wonder if somebody's head hit that or something. I don't know, there's mouse turds in here too. Ugh. That's just gross. That's gross. There's mouse feces in here, so you know, when these things are sitting, rodents and stuff do get into them. And not necessarily out here at Copart neither, just pretty much anywhere. They sit at body shops and stuff for a while when they're being looked at. Where is the hood release on this? Right here. Okay. Right in front. Easy to get to. Coyote. Yep. Man, 3,000 miles too. Oh yeah, rodents have definitely been in here. They've been making themselves nice little happy nests. You can see something was living right there. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to look at this one any further. I'm sure it ran when it was in an accident. It may still, but with all the rodent stuff under the hood, I think we're going to leave this one alone and move on to the next one. Next on my list is one I'm actually interested in. I've seen this on Watch JR Go. I saw this on there, and when I saw this pop up out here, I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of cool. Station wagon. He cut the top off of it, made it a convertible. We could do the same thing. I'm kidding. This is a donation, and it is an 04 Volkswagen Passat. It's got really good tires, man. BF Goodrich tires. The tires are actually, they look brand new. That's crazy that it got donated right after somebody put new tires on. Something really bad must have happened to this car right after put tires on. Whew. Sorry, I'm losing my ability to speak today. Yeah, the tires are in excellent shape. The body looks to be in really good shape. The paint looks to be in good shape. How's the interior? Let's start with the back seat here. Looks good. What about the headliner? Headliner is good too. It smells, let me tell you, you guys know what I'm talking about if you deal with cars often as I do. You can smell an old person car from a mile away. You can smell it. There's a smell to an old person's car. It's not a bad smell. It's not a bad smell. It's, you just know. You just know. You can sit in and you can smell it. And you're like, that is an older person's car. Look, we got fobs, guys. 2 fobs. All right, hey, notice I put them back. Oh, wow. 140,000 miles on the odometer. I notice a little smoke, a little oil. That's oil, bluish color smoke burning from the exhaust upon startup. Not too surprising. But what's interesting is we don't have any warning lights on the dash of a Volkswagen with 140,000 miles on it. It's got a Volkswagen monsoon stereo system. I got to turn the air conditioning on. You know this. We have an audio input. Somebody put an aftermarket audio input in here. What do we got in the glove box? We got the owner's manual. Wow. Look at this. Original paperwork, guys. That is really cool. I heard the secondary air injection pump kick in. Let's put it in gear. And it goes backwards just fine. No issues. And forward. And backward. And forward. Right on the money. Air conditioning is not working. What about the important windows? Works, no problem. Okay, let's pop the hood and let's pop, well, I was hoping that would pop the hatch. I don't think it did. So why would I buy a station wagon? Even the airlift, the shocks work. Impressive. We've got like an extra mat back here. Somebody had their dog back here. Lots of fur. Nothing wrong with that. Spare tires there. Michelin spare tire is there. We got the emergency. Nope, it's gone. We got power outlets back here though, 2 of them. And we got your amplifier and some little tools, it looks like, for changing your tire maybe. This is cute. This is cute. This is gonna have, what is this got in it? The 1.8 turbo, if I remember correctly. And if I also remember correctly, this is a timing belt motor. So with 140,000 miles on, it would be nice if we could see a timing belt replacement sticker under here somewhere. You know, a nice little Gates sticker anywhere. No Gates sticker. I see nothing. No timing belt sticker at all. That's unfortunate, because you could really be running on borrowed time with this. Hear that injection pump? That whee! That's your secondary air injection pump. That's normal. There's your oil. Oil looks golden, so it looks like somebody took care of the oil. Good pressure on the cooling system already, and we just started it, so that's good. Somebody's worked on this for sure. I'm gonna say this is probably a safe bet. This is probably a safe bet. I think this is a decent car right here. I don't know what the market would be like for an old Volkswagen station wagon like this, but she runs good. She runs really, really well. It looks decent. You know, put some Freon in the air conditioning and maybe a little bit of stop leak, and it may be all right. Yeah, it runs great, guys. Runs great. Comment below. Tell me what you think. I don't think this is going to go for much of anything. Nobody wants these old cars anymore. But, oh, wait a minute. No, actually, I think the AC is cold. Maybe. Could be wrong. Monsoon.
Calculated and not necessarily quick manner, but the things that...
Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. I like it. I actually do like it because it's different. It's something you just don't see every day, and for that reason alone, I like the car. Next on my list, says it's a non-runner, 2003 BMW X5 4.4 liter V8. It's got good looking tires on the front. They're Marauder MAS1 Maxxis. I've never heard of those. The back tires are different, and they are MXV4s, which are, hell, I don't know what they are, to be honest with you. It just says MXV4. It, like I said, listed as a non-runner, not surprising, right? A BMW that doesn't run. I don't feel the button back there to open the hatch. This tire over here is a Ranger 007, and this tire up here, what do we got up here? An RB SUV. So 4 different tires. That's not a good sign, guys. That's like one of the first. Oh God, someone had bejeweled the steering wheel. Okay, another bad sign. Let's put the key in it and see if it does anything at all. 166,000 miles. It does nothing. That means it's time to pop the hood and take a look. Maybe get a I don't like closing the doors. I always freak out that they're going to lock themselves. Oh boy, kidney grills are falling out. Come on. Oh, good Lord have mercy, this hood doesn't stay open. There's some cobwebs, spider webs. That's not a good sign either. What do we got under here? Looking for any signs of service from previous service departments or something. Don't really see much. We can check the oil. Ugh, good Lord. The oil, well, the oil looks good. The problem is it looks like it's fairly overfilled. BMWs in their head gaskets, right? Isn't this similar to what they put in the Range Rover? Yeah, and there's obviously no coolant either. So no coolant, oil that appears to be somewhat overfilled. And let's put a jump on it, just see what it sounds like. Oh, shut it off. That's a wrap. All right, obviously that's done. That's rods banging around. We're finished with this. Let's move on to the next one. Next on my list is a 1999 Saab 9.3 convertible. Now, it's had some paint work. I could see some definite paint work to this bumper here. It's now the thing that this car has going for it, which isn't a lot because it is a Saab manufactured by General Motors. It's bad idea, but hey, some people love these cars. I actually do kind of like them myself. I think the paint is mostly okay. Tires absolutely shot. Body's good. Interior's good. Convertible top looks very good. The tires are absolutely wrecked, but the rest of the car looks great, and it's only got like 84,000 miles on the odometer. Now, I don't expect that this is going to fire up without a jump start. I'm curious what this one's going to go for as well. Boy, getting these keys. Oh, you can't get the keys over to the ignition because Saab has that nifty little ignition. Boy, this is difficult, guys. Yeah, I can't get the key. I can't get the key to the ignition. Crap. Okay, give me a second. All right, let's try this again. I hear a whine. The battery light is on, so we know the alternator is not charging, or it doesn't have a battery in it. Fluid, fill coolant fluid. Oh, there's no power steering either. Oh, we got a belt missing, is what it is, which means we don't have long. Let's check the windows. The passenger window works. Driver window doesn't. Let's put it in gear. Goes backwards. It goes forwards. Let's check the trunk. Oh, the muffler rusted completely off. See, a good reason to come out here and check this stuff out, guys. Yeah, so the muffler is rusted off of the car, which is why it sounds like it's so awesome right now. Sounds good. Okay, so we can see what the problem is. There was a pulley right there, an idler pulley, and it disintegrated into nothingness. So we're going to shut it off. It shouldn't hurt anything letting it run for just a minute or so, but we don't want to run it any longer than that because I don't know if the water pump is driven by the serpentine belt or if it's driven by the timing chain on this engine. All right, so with all of that, between the front bumper having some weird paint stuff going on with it, bald tires, broken serpentine belt, and what scares me most about that broken serpentine belt is if the person that was driving it didn't realize, didn't know, and they just drove, there could be head gasket issues, which is why it says fill coolant. You've obviously got rust because the exhaust fell off. 80-some thousand miles, but I'm gonna stay away from this one. All right, so we are done at the main lot, Yard 18. Now it is time to head over to the sublot. We got some more cool cars over there to go look at, and we also got video number 3 to record over there, which will include a couple semis, as well as what else? We got an RV over there. There's a boat over there. We got a lot of stuff coming for the rest of this video and video number 3. So let's go over to the sublot and check it out. All right, we made it to the sublot, and first up at the sublot is a 2015 Explorer police car. Now, I'm really getting into these cop cars. I don't think there's much of a resale market for them, probably at all, but I just think they're cool. I really do. This one's listed as a runner and a driver. Oh man, it's got the cage in it too. Yep. It's from Olympia, Washington. Satina Manufacturing Company, Bodyguard. I don't know. That feels pretty safe. This feels flimsy. But I guess if you're in the back seat, most likely you're in handcuffs, so you ain't gonna be reaching around anything anyway. Oh, these are Firestone Pursuit tires. I didn't even know they made like special Pursuit tires. All-wheel drive, flex fuel. Only looks like the this really doesn't look that bad, guys. Damn, what is it? Is that the bumper? No, I don't think that goes to this. The crash bar looks good. Oh, the header panel. I see. The header panel took some damage. Listen, man, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'd put a damn bumper over this. Forget the header panel. It's got some cracks in it, but it's not demolished. It's not destroyed. It's cracked over here too. I put a couple headlights in it, put a bumper back on it, and I would personally drive it. Look, the header panel, this is not protecting you in the event of an accident, okay? Yeah, there might be a few alignment issues because it's not going to line up perfectly, but you could put a bumper, headlights on this. It'd look fine. You could drive it. This is what's important. This is not damaged. This is not damaged, and neither is that. This thing's good to go, man. Wow, this is such an easy repair. This is insane. I am not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be watching this one. Are you kidding me? That is a door now. Nah. Because I'm interested in this one, we have to start this one up. I gotta hear this bad boy run. Man, she runs like a dream. I don't know what the miles is on this one, or what the miles are on this one, but you know it's been taken care of. The oil cap is just clean as a whistle, man. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's where the dipstick goes, and it's broken. So we won't mess with that. That's something we'd have to figure out. I am very interested in this one because the core support, like I said, it does have some cracks, it does have some damage, and obviously it's been moved a little bit. But I think you can make this work. I really do. You have to loosen this up, pull this back out just a hair. This headlight is good. I really think that you could put, look, all the bolts, the bolt holes are still here. Like everything is still here. I think you could put this back together for next to nothing. Now, I would probably throw some epoxy on the cracks just to give it a little bit of extra reinforcement. But come on, man, this thing is cool. This thing is really cool. Let's see what the miles are right here, 90,823. So, I mean, it was probably approaching the end of its service life anyway with the department. So they went ahead and let it go. Oh, wow. Well, there's lots of wires in here. My goodness. They left all the, like, control modules and stuff in here. The wires, anyway, that went to it all is still here. You got your big old light up there. Airbag light, of course. Brake light, because the brakes are on. See? Yeah. Put it into gear. And yeah, it goes forward. And it goes backward. Which is exactly what I'd expect it to do. Man, I like this. I like this. Airbag, easy to replace, and it's only the driver airbag. No side bags or anything are blown. Probably a seatbelt tensioner. Yeah, the seatbelt pre-tensioner blew. That's to be expected as well. I wonder if it'll start up on its own now if we shut it off. What do you think? I think it's dead. Yeah, dead as a door now. I like it. Comment below and tell me what you think of the police car. Next on my list is a 2014 Chevy Cruze. I think this was a front-end collision. This is an insurance car, salvage title. And I can't remember why I put this on my watch list, to be honest with you. I really can't. I'm thinking the front end was where the damage was, but it wasn't bad, or I didn't see any damage in the picture at all, really. Yeah, that must be what it is. This was a front end collision. All right, we got some damage to the front bumper. You can see it took a light impact right here. The headlight survived, fender survived. It looks like, anyway. Door gaps are solid. Same with the pillar, hood. So, I don't know why they would have totaled it. It's got the good engine, the 1.4. It's the little Ecotec Turbo. These are good motors, as long as you know how to maintain them. There are certain things on these that need to be replaced regularly. Primarily, the valve cover. It contains the PCV system. You also end up with leaking coolant from the thermostat over here. You also end up with leaking water pumps, and you end up with leaking seals to the variable valve timing solenoids on the side of the engine. It's all very basic, simple stuff to replace. 90,000 miles. In mine, currently, A lot of you have asked, Randy, where's your Chevy Cruze? My Chevy Cruze is in California right now. It's rented out 24/7. It's always rented. It made me $7,000 last year in rentals, and it got me $25,000 in tax deductions for mileage last year. That Chevy Cruze now has almost 180,000 miles on it, and it is still routinely taking trips across the country with no issues. Steering feels fine. ABS light, no big deal. Traction light, those two lights go together, so that makes sense. Put it in gear, goes backwards, put it in gear, goes forward, give it a little gas. Engine sounds good. Important window does work. What about air conditioning, right? Let's check the air conditioning. I heard the compressor. And yes, AC is nice and cold. Yeah, this is a good car right here. It's got the fog lights and everything too. I think this one's no, this isn't higher. Well, maybe it is higher option. Mine is a 2012 Chevy Cruze Eco. I don't have the fog lights, but I think the Eco is considered a higher trim level than an RS. I don't know. You guys comment below. Tell me what you think. This would just be a flip car because really I don't see anything wrong with it. All right, next on my list is a 2004 Honda Accord. This is the last one for this video. And the only reason I'm showing you this 04 Accord EX, which I'm thinking this will have the V6, right? Hopefully it's got the V6. That's a good one. It does, it's got the V6. The only reason I'm showing you this car, because it's pretty rough. Lots of hail everywhere. I mean, the whole car, sides, top, hood. This thing looks like it was just pelted with hail. But I had to show it to you because it's got like 333,000 miles on the odometer. And I was just like, wow, that's impressive. Oh, someone left the key on. Okay, so she's dead as a doornail. So this will need a jump. Smell test. It doesn't smell bad at all, actually. The headliner, how's the headliner look? The seats look good except for the driver's seat. The headliner is falling down absolutely everywhere. Like I said, driver's seat is junk. It's split at the seams. It's pretty tore up. The body's tore up. Hail damage absolutely everywhere. Let's see what it looks like under the hood here. It actually doesn't look too bad, does it? Well, actually it does. This looks like that looks like head gasket repair that's been bubbling out of it. And look at the hose. Look at this. You see this collapsed hose? I don't know how well you can see that. Come on now. Maybe you can do it from this direction. Do you see how this hose is flat? Look how thin that is. The hose is flat. I guarantee, oh yeah, all the hoses are flat. They're completely flat. Look at this. Flat hoses, okay? Take this lid off. Watch what happens. Oh yeah, head gasket. 100% head gasket. And someone poured head gasket stop leak in there. So yeah, we know what's wrong with this. I don't think we really need to start it knowing that it's got a head gasket problem. And with the body damage, I don't know. You know what? Let's check the oil. If it's not milky, there's nothing in it. There's no oil at all. There's absolutely nothing on the dipstick. So we will not be starting this one up. I would have. If it had oil in it, I would have started. But there's like absolutely no oil, and we know that it's a head gasket issue. So I had to show it to you anyway. Hey, it lived a good life, man. 330-some thousand miles. I don't know why it's not written on the window somewhere, but it is 330-some thousand miles. That is a hell of a job for any car. Got to give mad props to the old Honda Accord. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give the video a big thumbs up. Let YouTube know you like what we're doing. All right, guys, give the video a big thumbs up. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Auto Auction Rebuilds. You're going to get previews of stuff long before you're ever going to see it on YouTube. Stay safe out there. Until next time, we will catch you all very soon in the next one.